Ooh, top of the top, people, or should I say good afternoon? What's up with everybody on this beautiful Saturday? I'm out here moving early, um, getting ready to go praise the Lord even on a Saturday. I'm getting up tomorrow doing it too, so I guess that'd be a good look for me on both ends. Um, I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. Um, D Free, I see you. What up? Hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. It was kind of crazy out here last night, but for all over the world, I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July, man. But I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all don't know your limit to having fun. Some of y'all don't know how to just say, you know what, let's go out here, let's do what we do, and then respectfully, let's go home. Some of y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all too busy out here proving to everybody and their mothers that y'all gotta have more fun than the next person. And that just it just makes absolutely no sense. Shout out to everybody who went out last night. Made it home safe. God bless you. Beautiful thing. Happy for y'all. Just busting this move early. Well, it's not early. Let me stop saying it's early because it's not. It's after 12. So it's not really early. You know what, y'all? Um, I'm gonna go to the gram for a second. D Free, go to the gram for a second. Let me end this. Um, because I'm about to walk away with a lot of music and I don't want to have to keep muting this. So let's go over to the gram, y'all. What's up? Oh, well, never mind. Yo, morning. Top of the, what's up? I was getting ready to go to the Instagram for a second, but I'm getting ready to walk somewhere where it's a lot of music. I know they be sensitive over here on YouTube, but it's all good. Um, you know what? I think I can make it through all this music. I'm walking up on something where it's supposed to be a lot of music, but it don't look like it's nothing going on. But what's up with y'all? Beautiful Saturday. Weather's beautiful. It's nice out here, baby. Beautiful out here. And blessings to all y'all that went out for 4th of July. I had a great time, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. I know 4th ain't over. We still got more partying to do. I know. It's not over. It's far from over. But just all this week, man, everybody be cool, man. Don't give these cops a reason to lock you up. Body cam. Looking for a vibe, huh? No, I ain't looking for no vibe. I am the vibe. I am the vibe. You know what I mean? Just feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. It's been a dope week, man. Yes, they do. They be wilding, man. Yeah, they be wilding. What I was gonna tell y'all was let's not give these police a reason to lock us up. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of these police, they're not like the police from back in the days. There's some of them that really don't want no confrontation. They want to be able to make it home to their family the same way you want to be able to make it home to yours. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's just not give them no issue out here. You feel me? Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the carnival, the mall, wherever we going. Let's just have fun and make it back home. That's all we got to do. Let's stop giving them a reasons to bother us, because we have to remember they still got a job to do. They still got a job to do, right? If you like them or not. Yeah, there might be some that do a little too much, but there's some of us that do a little too much too, and we give them a reason to mess with us. Let's not give them a reason to mess with us, because if we doing what we supposed to, what could they really do? So let's just keep that we got to keep that on our mind. You know, the key word is just to be safe out here, y'all. Feel me? Be safe. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to do no more. You ain't got to be trying to prove to people you so much damn fun, where you start having too much fun, and sometimes what you think is fun to you is not fun to them, or it's not fun to somebody else, and you kind of destroy their fun. Don't be out here destroying people's fun. Respects anymore. It's sad. A few bad apples make it terrible for the rest. Yeah. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Um, that's like all black people are not bad, but you got a couple people who spoil it. So when somebody spoils it, they make it seem like, oh, all black people are the same. We all are lazy. We all not about nothing. And it's not like that. There's some of us that actually want something in life. There's actually a lot of us that want to get out the hood. We want to live better. You know what I mean? But because they look at everybody else and how they carry themselves, they make it seem like, oh man, you know what? All you guys are the same. And all police are not the same. They just not. I know some personally, and they dope. They dope, man. You never know how dope they are until you actually connect with them and build with them. They some dope people. Yeah, we had a lot in the past that has gave all some officers a bad name, or a black eye, I should say, but they good, man. Oh, every race, exactly. That's a fact. Every race has bad peoples, but for some reason we always get sat in front of the class. When we get sit in front of the class, you know how it used to be that one bad child that their teacher always made them sit in front of the class? Well, that's how it is with us. We always got to get sat in front of the class so they can keep their eye on us. Oh, I know it. These Negroes are going to do anything any minute now. Keep your eye on them. And you know what? There's some of y'all that give them a reason. Some of y'all give them a reason to look at us the same. Nobody respects anything anymore. Nobody values their life. Nobody knows how to play their position. Nobody knows how to mind their business. Nobody knows how to stay in their lane. And I don't understand that. We got one job on this earth, and that's just to live. And some of y'all can't even do that. That's the only job we got. And y'all can't even do that. I mean, it's more than just living, but living is one of your main priorities, to live. And not just to live, but to live life. I'm white, but I live in Chicago my whole life, and my best friends were Hispanic and African American. Oh yeah, Chicago is. Shout out to Chi-Town. Shout out to Chi-Town, man. That's a place I'm gonna get to one day. I just told somebody I'm gonna get there one day, um, just to know the history of Chicago, and that's it. I ain't trying to go to no old block and all them wild ass neighborhoods. I ain't gonna do all that. I stay in my lane, but I do want to get to where Michael Jordan has his statue at. There's probably a couple boxing gyms in there I would like to get to. Kano, I see you. Yes, exactly. You know what I mean? Um, so at this point, even with me living in New York, where we got black. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, you know, I grew up in the city where it's a lot. If y'all keep hearing me mute, I gotta mute my mic because I don't want no music going by because, you know, I'm on the tool. They'll destroy me. I don't need that. But yeah, we just gotta stop giving them a reason to mess with us, man. I lived in a neighborhood where there were gangs in every street. I had to worry what colors I wore. Yeah, well, I'm gonna say something that might be kind of crazy. We live in a world where you go to certain places in America and it's ignorant. It's real because you could get hurt and get caught up in shit, but a lot of this shit is ignorant. A lot of it is ignorant. Now somebody will say, no, that's part of the culture, but it's ignorant. It's a lot of stuff that I'm not about to worry about when I go places, but if I got to worry about it, then I don't need to go to them places. Because I'm not going to be a man that's going to be told what he can wear, where he can go, and how he can talk. There's some places you move to in this world, and no matter how old you are, racism is so crazy, they'll look at you like you a boy. You could be, there's some places where you could be 90 years old and still be looked at as a boy. Crazy. I'm 42 years old and I'll be damned if somebody look at me as a boy. Bugging. You address me as that, that's not gonna work out well for you. Because then I'm gonna be like, well, but maybe me and you need to see who the boy is. But that's either here and there, you know. Everybody just enjoy their time out here. That's all I'm asking, man. That's all I'm asking. Enjoying life does not mean you have to go get high and get drunk and be out there tearing shit up. Also, when the police ask you to do something, you got to go back and forth with them. When you know some of them, not all, some of them are just looking for a reason to take you in. You go in today, y'all realize y'all ain't get your asses out to Monday? If you went in yesterday and today, there's a good chance your ass ain't out to Monday. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a little too much for me. Too much for me. I'm just saying. Is it worth risking it all? Call me a boy, I will introduce them to something they don't want to see about. Yeah, I'm just saying, Kano, it's crazy. You go to some part of Kano, you know, you live in Florida. Living in the South is not easy. You got some parts that you are still looked at as a boy. It's crazy. And I lived in the South. I didn't visit, I lived there. Living and visiting is two different things. It's crazy. Know what I mean? But that's all everybody got to do. Just have fun, y'all. Please. Damn. You got to know when to start your fun. You got to know when to end your fun. You got to know when you say, you got to know when to say, enough's enough. Some of y'all use the excuse of, you know, I'm going to live life to the fullest. Okay, live life to the fullest. Nobody's not saying that you can't live your life to the fullest. I hate walking this damn way. I swear I do. Come on, man. Damn idiots. Yeah, nobody's asking you not to, you know, live your life to the fullest. Nobody's not asking y'all not to have fun, but you got to know when to cut that. You got to know when to cut that fun off. That's all. I got it good down here because nobody bothers me. Yeah, Connor, well, yeah, I told you. You're not Puerto Rican, you're Puerto crazy. That's what you are, Connor. You Puerto crazy. I'm in Florida now, and it's 100% different than Chicago. It's a whole different... Oh, yeah, Florida is definitely different. I got some people out in Pensacola and, you know, in Jacksonville and all that, yo. Florida used to be a place I wanted to move to, but I couldn't deal with the weather, man. The hurricanes and all that shit. I'm just not built for all that. Oh, he said, what part of Florida are you in? Clearwater. Oh, like St. Pete?
Madison Avenue Bridge. Is it over there?
Yes.
Thank you.
Got it. No, he's in a. Oh, okay. Because when I hear Clearwater, that's the same thing I think about, like St. Pete, where Keith Thurman and all of them is from. I mean, you know, I'm still learning. Okay. I don't think I've been to that part of Clearwater. Okay. But shout out to Clearwater though. Shout out to Clearwater. Yeah, man. Certain places you go to is different. St. Pete is. Yeah, okay. I've been to St. Pete twice. I went for the Florida National Hall of Fame in 2020 when COVID was still going on, and then me and my wife came back that following year, June of 2021. We were supposed to came back the following year after that, but we was like, nah, we're not gonna do that every year. Sometimes you find yourself going to visit people more than they coming to visit you. And that's when you just like, you know what, we're not doing that. You spending all kinds of money to get to people, but people ain't gonna spend all kinds of money to get to you. Oh, okay. You know, Connor. Connor, you the mayor down there. We know you know, Connor. You the mayor down there. Though nothing, a cookie can't be sold nowhere down there without you knowing, Connor. If somebody came from somewhere else and opened up a new gym, boy, they're gonna have to talk to you first, Connor. They can't just come and open up no gym. They gotta holler at you. You from? Yeah, man. Yeah, KKK still exists. That's what people don't fail to realize. They still exist. Yo, a gang is a gang, man. Rather if it's a racist gang or rather if it's a street gang, they're a gang too. Straight up. Straight up. And they walk around out here all the time. Doctors, lawyers. They work in diners. You know what I mean? They just know in New York, we better not catch him. Because boy, if we catch him here, we different, bruh. We not going to play with him. There's too many bridges in New York. You don't want to find yourself having to go over one. You see New Jack City. Old boy had him by his ankles. You don't want to do that here. Cause that can go all wrong for you if you ain't careful. But you know, I don't promote or push hate. I just try to speak on some, speak of some things that need to be addressed. That's all. Gangs are gangs. Yeah. Let me tell you, the craziest thing I've witnessed when I was in Alabama. Shouts to Alabama. And I remember being with somebody that I was working with in a restaurant down there. One day they called me and said, yo, let's go hang out. It was an off day. I'm still building friendships with people down there. So I'm like, all right, let's go. And we just so happened to drive somewhere outside of where we were. And we kind of seen like this diner that looked like it was decent. I said, all right, they look good over here. Let's let's go stop and eat. But then I realized the look that we got when we pulled up wasn't your average look. At least not to me, it wasn't. And the person asked us, was we lost? And I'm like, we lost? Why the hell would we be lost? We obviously stopped here. We know where we going. But it was really on some you don't belong here type shit. Right? And then they turned around and told us that they were closed. They take the sign that, you know, when it says one side it says open, the other side it says closed. They put the sign that says closed. I knew right then and there, like, oh shit. And there was something about them. They just had that look in their eye that they was down with those people. Looked at my boy. I said, look, man, I don't know about you. We got to get up out of here. For we end up being gator soup. But this is why I tell people, especially back here in New York, I said, y'all really don't know racism. Y'all ain't never. I've been in the South where, listen, shit, that shit is normal. Yeah, it's racism in New York, but let me tell you something. There's certain things you ain't gonna get away with here that you won't get hurt if you try it. At some point, everybody knows what they can do and what they can't do. At some point, everybody know that. I don't care who you think you are. At some point, you know what you can and can't do. Tay, what's up? My Long Island sister. We feed them to the gate. Yo, Ricardo said we feed them to the gators here. Yeah? That's where they need to go. I'm chilling, Tay. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to serve the Lord on this Saturday. See, y'all can't see. I got my, I got my dressy shoes. Y'all see that? Got my dressy shoes. Know what I mean? Try to always thank God for another day, man, because he didn't have to wake me up this morning. So I always try to go and, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fully religious, but I always try to thank him for allowing me to see another day. And I pray that he allows all of y'all to see another day. That's the reason why every time when y'all pop up in these chats and y'all come up, I'd be happy to know that I don't know what y'all going through personally in your life, but, you know, life is so jacked up where you don't have control of everything. And some things you're going to have to let go and let God deal with it. It's just some, and that's just some things that you're going to have to do. Let go and let God deal with it. And don't try to have control of everything. Trying to do that, you're gonna lose. And that's the mindset I always had, that I don't have control of a lot of stuff, and I'm not trying to have control of it. He seems to be all right, Tay. Well, I've had a rational conversation with him. I've seen to have a rational conversation with him. The name bothers me, but it's okay. I'm having a rational conversation with him, you know. So otherwise, I had a troll come into my joint the other day, right, Tay? And it had to be somebody I know, but it's okay. It might have been my son's mother, because she's the type, she likes to play those games because she doesn't have a life. She has no life. And he said, you're bitter. And I'm like, bitter? What the hell am I bitter about? Even Tiffany thinks you're bitter. Well, obviously, y'all don't know my wife. Because my wife never thinks I'm bitter, and I never think she's bitter. So when you trying to come on here and cause a distraction and tell me that I'm bitter, I've never been bitter. No, sir. No, ma'am. I don't need to be bitter. Bitter for what? I have a great life. I don't have the best life, but I appreciate the life I have. So I would never be bitter. Never. You could be upset about stuff. You could be disappointed about stuff. You could be angry about stuff. But bitter? Nah. So for you idiots that think y'all could come on causing a distraction, oh, you're bitter. No, you don't know shit. Y'all are bitter. That's why you trolls have nothing else better to do with y'all life but to come on people's channels messing with them, because y'all have no life. Because if y'all had a life, y'all wouldn't have time for trolling. Y'all wouldn't have time for it. I know I ain't got time for it. The name. Yeah, it's all good. Well, you know, P, when you go to other people's chats and they see that, they're gonna feel some kind of way, because at the end of the day, that's our brother, and he's going through what he's going through, and you know, it ain't right. But you know, you seem like a cool dude. But the thing is, when you go to other people's channels and they see your name, there's gonna be somebody wanting to block you. I'm just giving you the heads up, but that's what you might not care, but I'm just letting you know that when they see that, a lot of them are gonna do that. But you seem to be cool, and you know, you having a rational conversation. You know, I can't block you because of your name. If I felt like that, I would have did that. But you came in very respectful, and you know, usually some people come in respectful, and that's how they warm up when they see that the host is responding to them. Okay, so let me get them. I had dudes like that, and then I had to turn around and block them, because I was like, oh, I thought they was cool, but they damn sure fooled me. But you know, you all right for what I see. So, you know what I mean? That's no. It's just that you got a lot of people, you know, especially when it comes to this social media, people are just bored with their life and they don't have nothing else better to do, man. That's the jacked up world that we live in, that we got a million Americans, or trillion, billion, million Americans, or whatever you want to call people. And it's not just Americans, because it's from people from other countries that is just super weird, that they come on the social media and they don't serve a purpose. And then you're trying to figure out, okay, what is up with this person? You know? It's just weird like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, we can't say everybody's weird, because there's actually, okay, am I going the right way? There's actually some good people who are honest. No, I mean, he's a brother as far as looking like me. That's why. Now, and other people will look at it like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't never really talk about the situation that he got going on, because I'm going to be real with you. I really don't give two flying fucks, because the whole world is already talking about it. And it's like, it's kind of, I mean, it's something that's going on in this major, but I'm going to be real with you. I got major stuff going on in my life. So I never really get on my podcast to really talk about it, because I really don't care. As crazy as it sounds, I really don't, because I'm like, look, it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he's going through is what he's going through, and hope he get by it. I don't sweat it. The whole world, you know, is going crazy about it right now. Listen, it ain't doing nothing for me. I got my own life to worry about. That's why you don't never really hear me talk about it. I'm just telling you, from when you go to other places, you know, what they gonna do and how they gonna feel, because there's no respect when it comes to this social media shit. There's no respect at all. Rather we talking rappers, boxers, whatever we talking about, there's just no respect when it comes to this social media joint. It's not. Everybody feel like they got a pass to disrespect, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what? That could cost you. CJ Rich, my West Coast brother, what up? The West is in the building. Chi-Town's in the building. Florida's in the building. Long Island's in the building. I love all my family. But I keep telling y'all, this is probably one of the most relaxed channels that y'all could come to. No, I don't think it's that far back. I think it's. This is one of the most relaxed channels y'all can come to, man. Straight up. And that's no cap. And that's why I continue to do what I do for y'all, man. I continue to just keep doing what I do. I don't. Yeah, man, go for it. Go for it, P. I don't see why not. Go for it. Go for it, man. Go for it. Nobody can't tell you. Hold on, y'all. Can't nobody tell you that you can't. Can't nobody tell you that you can't do that. So that's what you want to do. Go ahead, big bro. Do what you do, man. Who in the world is gonna tell you what you can and can't do? We can do anything that we want to do in this world, man. Long as we have control of what we do. That's all. And remember why we doing it. Let's not forget why we doing it. Some people will forget why they doing what they do. Let us not forget why we are doing what we do. And as long as we can remember that, we'll be all right. Yeah. You definitely gotta change that username. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You gonna definitely have to change that username because that's not gonna get you nowhere. But what it's gonna get you is more trolls and more people who's just, it is what it is. Look, y'all, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I'm already at my destination. I love y'all. I will be back today. If I'm not back on here, I'm back on Instagram. Y'all know my Instagram. No Doug Zone. So give me a follow on there, and I'll catch y'all later. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.